What's up, militia, and welcome back to my 15-gallon temperate forest ecosystem. Lately, the ecosystem has been experiencing two invasions so far. Invasion 1 was the invasion of the microgreens, one of our videos that we filmed. But lately, I've been noticing frequent fruit flies flying around. But most of all, one night I went to check my ecosystem, and it was surrounded with hundreds of fruit flies. Every fern was covered with fruit flies. This made me now think of ways we can combat this if this ever happens again. Well, first of all, the spiders have disappeared. I'm not sure if they're dead or if they've gone somewhere to hide. It looks like it could be easy to spot what would be hiding, but it is not that easy. Along with, there's very few ants. The snails are doing alright. The fruit flies have now calmed down due to they only have a day of life. This is how this ecosystem is flowing. So what I need to do is add new organisms into the area. As you see from the aerial view, there is plenty of space to add rocks, to add a plant that is very, very fast of a takeover. It easily will take over, and that's exactly what I want. I want this to be foresty, just like how my yard kind of is. So thanks to this, we're going to be adding that plant soon, along with a few insects, and perhaps soon the lizard. Now, I do need a heat lamp, so I will look around if I have a heat lamp available. If not, then the lizard will be postponed until further notice. The insects, I'll be looking on what they eat, and then I will add it in once I know what it may eat. What is for sure known is I'm going to be needing a lot of, I think, more predators, and of course a bunch more prey. So there is plenty of opportunities for more and more organisms to be added. I don't want to run out of space and not give them enough space, because including even the smallest of animals need their own personal space. But we're going to add a lot more plants, and soon we're going to add the rock, where hopefully our future lizard Alexander will be sitting on while sunbathing from the artificial sun that we're going to be adding. Now, here is another thing I could do. I have this garden in my room called the Aereo Garden. It's kind of like one of those like space garden type things, and the light it has enough heat and it's supposed to inflict kind of like sun. So I'm thinking, in a way, we could maybe use that as the heat lamp. Now, once again, I will be looking around the house if I may have a lamp that I can add a hot light bulb into. Then I have to make sure I add the light bulb in the right area. I do not want to cause a fire in the ecosystem. So I want to put it in, make sure to have it in a good area. It's not going to be, too hot that, gonna hurt any of the plants, but it's going to be warm enough for the lizard to absorb the heat. And so we're going to also we're going to look up what the temperature of the heat that the lizards need, because as you know, lizards are close to the ground and they take in sunlight in order to warm up. Because they're reptiles, they cannot create their own body heat. And since the sun is about 8,000 miles away from Earth, the sun isn't super powerful, but it's enough to give heat. And the reason why the heat is kind of stronger is because of our ozone layer protecting the area. And it kind of creates a humid effect, almost like a greenhouse effect. Although if it was a greenhouse effect, we wouldn't have like, very crisp breathing air. It would be more humid and kind of harder to breathe. But yeah, so this is what I'm thinking. So like a light bulb that isn't too hot but warm, that could give the lizard enough heat to create its own, so it could have warmth, because lizards are more tropical and they prefer warmth over the cold. And then again, the ecosystem won't be too cold, as this room is usually hot all year long. But thank y'all for watching. Have a good rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed today's video, as I know I did, and stay tuned for more organisms we're going to be adding this week into the ecosystem. Bye all. Have a good day. And that is another episode of EverLand, my 15-gallon temperate forest.